Yo, what's up, everybody? Love and light. Hope you're feeling balanced and beautiful today. So, excuse the language, but I had somebody say to me, yo, I don't know how the F you stay so damn positive all the time. I don't know, maybe because I got a lot to be positive about now. I'm playing. But no, for real, though, that's like a serious question, man. Without even comparing it to me, right? Like, how do you manage to stay positive all the time in a world that seems to be so full of negativity, right? And I can tell you, man, there's so many ways to do this. Like, there's numerous ways. I mean, you got the stretching to stay relaxed, you got the deep breathing, you got the meditation, you even have like the certain sounds and tunes you could be listening to. You have all the aromas and the smells you can be putting in your environment to build up that defensive wall from all this negative stuff, right? But a lot of that stuff is external and they're practices per se, but you don't always have a second to practice something. Like maybe you're on the train, you don't really have room to stretch on the train and stuff. So you might need to have something that you can always take with you. And I keep telling you, that's your mind. Like you always have your mind. And life really is about perspective. Like whatever you're telling yourself life is, that's what life is gonna be for you. So if you're saying like, life is bad and it's just, that's what it's gonna be for you. So, just be careful what you're telling yourself because I can tell you right now, man, if you're even watching this video, your life cannot be that bad. Like I can assure you. And here's an example. Watch this. So I'm reading this book about some women in Sudan, okay? And this is what 1977. You see that date? This isn't even that too long ago, around the times that they're speaking of, right? And it was a lot of stuff going on. So long story short, let me read this second to last paragraph here. It says, "Others told me that when the Baghdad arrived, they wantonly killed any men who remained in the village. Moreover, they enslaved the women, including the local religious leaders' unmarried daughters. In 1977, I met aged twins who were infants during the Mahdiya, whose mother had been forced to work for the Khalifa force. The family has survived on what she could steal from the troops." So just think about that for a second, what I just read. Like, imagine that. This isn't that fake slavery people read about, but like really coming from a form of enslavement to the point where the only thing that you could eat was what your mother could steal, not what was given to her, but what she could steal. Meaning, if you didn't steal it, you might not have eaten, starving. Now, when I think of my own personal life, I can't say I've been through something like that. It makes me look at my own life and be more grateful. Like how they say, if you throw your problems in a pile with others, you'd probably pick yours back up. Like you'd be like, yeah, let me pick that back up. It ain't that bad. You see what everybody else is going through, right? So, like, if you even have options for dinner tonight, be grateful. If you have just this fresh start that we have every day, like they don't get that fresh start, right? Some people wake up and get a fresh start every single day. Be grateful for that. Some people are still dealing with having a functional body. Like some people don't have their limbs. And life isn't just all bad when you're missing one thing, but it's to just say that appreciate what you do have. I guarantee you, start appreciating what you have and focusing on what you have and stop focusing on what you don't have. And you'll be happy. You will be satisfied. It's that perspective I'm talking about, man. I'm serious when I say the cosmos is inside of you. Not to mention your family, friends, your loved ones around you, your belongings that you've amassed on the journey. So, like, if you think that the only thing floating around in the cosmos is whatever negative thing that you're focusing on, you don't know anything about the cosmos. Like, it's always something that you could focus on that's a lot better than whatever negativity's out there, man. So, again, I'll share with you two more things that you could take with you because one time I needed this advice. I was having not the best of times, and so I ran into this guy, and he was just so kind to me. So I told him thank you, and he said, "No problem, man. In a world that's full of negativity already, why add to it? I don't want to be that person." I said, "Wow, man, that's really noble. I like that a lot. I'm gonna take that with me," and I did because it's very true. As human beings, we have such a powerful choice to be the positivity in a world that's full of negativity because it is a lot of negativity here, but it's the energy that we kind of run on this planet. So you have to learn how to flip a negative situation and turn it into something positive. Like, man, I don't have this, let me figure out how to get this. Let that fuel you to get it, you know what I mean? And on top of that, I'll end it with this last quote by saying, man, that mind power, like sometimes when you don't have it, you really just have your mind, and fill it up with some good stuff. Because there's a saying, right? Once you extend the parameters of your mind, it can no longer go back to its original boundaries. So what does that mean? Once you learn something, you can't be pretending like you don't know it. You can't do that. You know it already. So instead of filling yourself up with just more negativity to focus on, things that don't even serve you, why not fill it up with positivity? Fill it up with self-knowledge. Fill it up with things that'll invigorate you rather than just take away your energy, make you feel hopeless, and all this type of stuff. And other than the external things I do, that's a little bit of how I stay so damn positive in this world, because it's crazy out here. But I promise you, there's ways. I mean, other than the external stuff and the practices and the stretching and whatever else you can do, just remember you always have your mind. Love and light. Stay balanced and beautiful. I'll catch you next time.